Ambassador a ceann fuairne agus a óglacha na hÉireann, Chief of Staff and members of the Defence Forces, a gcuine uisle, ladies and gentlemen, these miracles galéir, agus tam hain ma bhean céile Harveh sásta a bheith live anew. May I thank Lieutenant General McCarthy and all of the personnel, all of them, from the 47th Infantry Group for your warm welcome to South Lebanon. On Firkin Fodja Dara Shivrum Hain, ma bhean céilegus na daoine tá teas sa lom. Se hai me marcade court marogtarana here in the South Lebanon. This is my first visit as President of Ireland to an Irish peacekeeping contingent abroad. And as President of Ireland and Supreme Commander of the Defence Forces, I very much welcome this opportunity to acknowledge the professionalism, the bravery and the commitment to peace and humanitarianism that lies at the heart and that is the core of your engagement as peacekeepers. All I want to say is such a great pleasure and an honour and a privilege to meet you as you are on the ground in Lebanon. I'm very pleased to share this day with you, to have the opportunity of meeting with your commanding officers, but as well as that, members of the local community, but also every single one of yourselves. I'm looking forward to seeing the Irish camp in particular and to hearing of your experiences as you come to the end of your present posting with UNIFIL. I have often said as President, travelling abroad, what is most often mentioned to me is the contribution of Irish peacekeepers, those men and women who are contributing to this important task of our planet at this time. I think that this commitment to multilateralism, to the values of peace, international security, global justice, sharing, working with other forces within the banner of the United Nations, and working with local communities and communicating with them, delivering friendship, achieving friendship with them. We Irish, as a nation, we have colonisation. Yes, we have liberation too. We have hunger and migration at the heart of our historical experience. And such an experience has made us, I suppose, particularly sensitive to the plight of the oppressed and the struggles of these nations who are blighted by war or food insecurity or both or by other forms of conflict. This particular mission, UNIFIL, embodies the spirit of the United Nations. Its troops are drawn from 38 countries across the globe, and all of these are working together in interaction with the local community, as I have said, seeking to bring peace and stability to South Lebanon, this beautiful part of the world, Lebanon. Within this group, Ireland is once again closely cooperating with Finland, a country with whom we share a long history of peacekeeping. Of course, UNIFIL's mandate has evolved significantly since Irish troops were first deployed here as long ago as 1978. I know that many of you in the current missions are involved in a variety of tasks, ranging from counter-improvised explosive device detection to civilian military cooperation and humanitarian assistance. And it is interesting that 33,000 missions approximately have taken place, 33,000 since 1978. Thus, the role of peacekeepers has never been as necessary, and it has never been as broad and complex and changing. It now entails tasks such as the building up of inclusive and potentially democratic institutions, transparent and accountable reform of the security sector, human rights monitoring, and the protection of civilians. And all of this with a sensitivity to cultural complexity. I'm confident that the training you've received, including those days you spent in the Glen of Amal, have prepared you well for such complex mandates, and that however harsh the realities around you may be, you will always find the necessary strength and the stamina in the conviction that this world would be less safe without the United Nations and you, its peace custodians.